Hi, everyone. I'm Kim Piazza, and welcome to another edition of What's the Buzz in Western New York, highlighting events in our community, interesting people, places, and features. Is there a loved one in your life that needs some extra special care? The Good Samaritan Caregivers can help. Right in the home. It's important information you need to know. Perhaps you or someone in your family has trouble getting around. Stay with us so you can meet Walt Colt. His team at Colt Access and Lift can help. If you want to get crafty this season, then a visit to the Eden Creative Sewing Center is a trip you need to take, where a creative mind can stitch up something interesting. And for a holiday ham that's just golden, I'll take you to Orchard Park and visit Golden Ham on Union Road, with the most unique tastes and selections in town. That's all coming up on this edition of What's the Buzz in Western New York, right here on WBBZ TV. Welcome back to What's the Buzz in Western New York. Freedom and accessibility to enjoy your life in your home. That's the mission of Colt Access and Lift. With over 30 years experience, Walt Colt and his team can help you or your loved one. And we welcome back Walt. Welcome to the show, Walt.
Thank you, Kim. It's good to be here.
It's so nice to see you. I hope you had a good summer.
It was a great summer. Thank you.
And I understand that you have something new that you're going to share with us.
We have a new product line. As you know, we've been giving products or developing products for the handicapped, disabled, and the elderly for many years. We now have a curved staircase that can go up any of the curved staircases in Western New York. It can go up 90-degree angles, a complete circle. It can go 180 degrees, and it can handle a lot of the older style staircases in Buffalo that previously people were inaccessible to those floors, and we can do it at a price that's excellent. It's 2/3 of what our competitor's price is, and it's an excellent product. It's battery operated.
Your product is 2/3 less than your competitors.
Yes, it is.
2/3.
2/3.
That's enormous. That's tremendous.
Yes.
And this product can handle those old school, curvy, beautiful Western New York staircases.
It allows you to bring Grandma over for the holidays, which is what we're looking for right now with any of our staircase glides. We're looking at a $100 discount for anybody who's watching this show. So anybody that wants to order a stair glide between now and the holidays, between now and Thanksgiving, if they call in and mention they saw us on today's show, we'll take $100 off their order.
Wow, you heard that here. Walt's going to give you $100 off if you watch this show and call the company and let them know. That's tremendous. 2/3 less and a $100 discount, and your family members are going to be more comfortable in their own home.
Well, it allows you to stay in your home. Our products are all designed to let people maintain their lifestyle and live in their homes for longer periods of time. And we do it for a great fraction of what the cost is to go to a nursing home or an assisted living facility. As you know, going to an assisted facility will cost anyone between $8,000 and $12,000 a month. This is extremely expensive, and in a lot of cases unaffordable. What we try to do is let a person stay in their home, stay comfortable, and have full access to the upstairs, the downstairs, the kitchen, the bathroom, all the parts of the house that you need to have dignity and a personal lifestyle.
To have your space, the place that you love, the place where your family has been, and really that's so much of what keeps us, I think, going, keeps us happy, is to be where we belong.
I have many neighbors and relatives that maintain their own lifestyle in their homes, and I do believe what you're saying is 100% true. Nursing homes are a great alternative for certain people. But for many, they want to stay in their home and stay there as long as possible. And in many cases, the alterations are very minor. It may just be a grab bar. It may be a lift on their toilet areas to help them, with their day-to-day functions. It may just be something to help them get in and out of their house. So a lot of times the cost is less than 1 month of a nursing home care to stay in their house. And you have the dignity and, again, the personal lifestyle that you want to keep.
And how does someone go about knowing whether or not this kind of adaptive equipment is going to work for them? What kind of evaluation takes place? How do I come home and just say, hey, yeah, I can have this elevator out front, and now Mom can live home for another year? That's tough for the consumer to just figure out on their own.
Well, it is. That's why we go to the house and talk to them. I just went to a customer's house yesterday where they had no idea this type of equipment existed. and they had difficulty accessing the upper level of their house. They had a beautiful home, and right now we're putting an outdoor elevator, which allows them to go from the outside of the house up to the second floor, which is where the main living quarters is. So when their car parks, they actually go right from their car to the elevator to their living quarters with no difficulty whatsoever, at a relatively low cost compared to modifying the rest of their house or what it would take to go to a new facility. So we take a look at it, we give them advice, and we try to find the best solution for them and the most economical.
And you understand it's a different solution for each individual family.
Each individual family, each individual is different. The families are different. Not only that, but we will work with the medical facilities too. If a doctor needs help in getting advice of what type of equipment, we'll provide them the literature, the documentation, or help them write letters of necessity that'll help the individual justify the equipment or make sure that the equipment is exactly what the doctor feels is going to benefit them. Part of our credo is, cause no harm. We want to make sure that what we do aids this person and allows them to improve their lifestyle and does it in the safest way possible.
And do you offer financing?
Yes, we do offer financing, and we can provide anywhere from 24 to 48 months financing on the equipment, which helps a lot of people on a limited income, allow them to put it in their house.
Mm-hmm. And once the equipment's been installed, then there's always maintenance.
There's always maintenance, but one of the things I love about our product line when we talked about these stair glides is they come with a 36-month warranty, which is the best in the industry. Not only do we give that warranty, but we give service. Our company was built on service. It wasn't built on just products. We provide products for the customers that we think are the best fit for their needs. But we also provide service. We're there in a short time frame. Most of the cases, we'll be there in the same day when a customer needs our help. We understand their needs. We're not somebody who just sells the equipment and walks away. We're not an out-of-state company. We're local. We're Buffalo. We're part of the community, and we give back to the community in every way we can.
Thank you, Walt. If you'd like to connect with Walt Colt and his team at Colt Access and Lift, you can give them a call at 580-3422 or check them out online at coltaccess.com. Still ahead, caring for your loved one right in the home. But up next, get a golden taste for your holiday ham this season. Hi, I'm Kim Piazza. Welcome back to What's the Buzz in Western New York. If you're serving up ham this holiday season, you'll want to visit the Golden Ham in Orchard Park on Union Road. Not only can you check out the unique gold items on display or pick up some cash for what you sell, a visit here will pay off for your taste buds too. Let's go. Hello, Jason Chimay. It's
Hello.
so good to be here
Good to
at the
have you.
Golden Ham.
Thanks for coming.
That's unique, the Golden Ham.
Yes.
So what do you sell here at the Golden Ham?
We sell spiral cut hams from Heavenly Ham. We sell their Heavenly Ham bacon, and we sell ribs.
And it's called Heavenly Ham because it's heavenly.
It is heavenly.
It's that good.
It is the best ham around.
It's the best ham around. And now you were telling me at Christmas time you sell an unbelievable number of your spiral ham.
Yes, we're up to about 1,200 orders at Christmas time, and we get our customers in and out as fast as possible and give them the best quality ham that they can get in this area.
So if you're in Western New York and you're having a holiday party, you need to come to the Golden Ham.
Absolutely.
And you have some specialty items here. And are these sauces, are these things that your customers use with their ham?
Some people like to dip the ham in the mustards. The mustard is a pepper mustard. We got hot, mild, and extra hot. A lot of people like to dip the ham in those. We have, for the ribs that we sell, we have different barbecue sauces. They do come without any sauce on them, so you get to choose your own sauce. And we have different flavors, very unique flavors: maple chipotle, black cherry bourbon, and spicy barbecue sauce. And then we have some other different sauces, teriyaki sauce, and a hot sauce.
And all of these sauces are from New York State.
They are all made in New York State, yes.
So they're interesting, unique, super yummy,
Yes,
and they're all from New York.
they're all from New York.
And they're family tested,
Yes.
family approved.
We taste test everything.
That's excellent. And so you have spiral ham, but you also mentioned ribs
Ribs
and bacon.
and bacon. The bacon is what put Heavenly Ham on the map.
So the best bacon that you'll find
Yes.
anywhere.
Thick cut, peppered on top, the best tasting bacon around.
Jason, I'm so hungry.
Let's go try some.
Can we go cook?
Sure, let's go.
So here we are with the ham, with the honeyed ham. Is this a honeyed ham?
Honey glazed ham.
This is a honey glazed ham.
Yeah.
So we're gonna glaze the ham.
We're gonna glaze the ham right now.
Let's do this.
All right.
All right. Now these hams, these specialty hams, make a fantastic gift for the holidays. And you were telling me earlier that employers come in, and this is a gift that the employees look forward to every year.
Yes, I do have a lot of my orders are for employers. They buy them for their employees at Christmas time. Probably 400 to 500 orders go out the door for employers.
What a tremendous gift.
Yeah, and it's great because not just their employee gets to enjoy it, but their whole family really does enjoy it. And they look forward to it every year.
And it's a unique
Yeah.
gift. So now we're gonna glaze the ham,
Yeah.
right? This is a whole process.
And the other thing we do for the employers, we actually also box them up on request. So they get a nice little gift box for it and everything.
It's all ready to go.
Ready to go.
Picked up and ready to give.
Yep.
Let's glaze.
All right, let's do it.
Whoa, Jason.
This is how we glaze it. We melt the sugar on at a very high temperature. Then we add the spice.
This is intense. This is intense, Jason. I've never seen anything like that. That's wild.
Yeah.
And it looks so good.
Oh, it's delicious. And we'll just set it over here to cool down.
I'm ready to make the bacon.
Ken, this is how we make bacon.
And this is the bacon that you were describing to me when I first walked in.
Yes.
And your company is very well known for this bacon.
This is the best bacon in Western New York.
The best bacon in Western New York, huh?
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That is so good. This is the ham that you just glazed for us. And this is what your customers get when they order whatever weight in ham that they're after for their party or their function. Then you take it over here and you take the sugar and the spices and you fire it up. This is what we
Put the
get.
glaze on it and this is what you get.
This is fantastic looking. Oh, it's so smoky.
Yes, each ham is actually smoked up to 32 hours. Each ham has its own internal thermometer, so when that particular ham reaches the temperature, then they pull that ham out and it gets packaged and shipped to me.
30 hours on each ham. This is really a gourmet item.
It is. In order to buy a ham like this in Western New York, I'm the only person who sells them. You'd have to travel over 200 miles to find another gourmet ham like this.
200 miles for this ham. I tell you,
Yep.
this ham is worth traveling 200 miles for.
It is. Luckily for us, we're right here.
Right here in
Orchard
Western
Park.
New York. And this is a fabulous gift. This is great for the holidays. Thank you so much for having us, Jason. This
thanks for
was
stopping.
fantastic. Such good food, such good eats.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Visit the Golden Ham at 3085 Union Road in Orchard Park. Call 674-4600 or go online at goldenham.com. That's gold, the letter N, ham.com. Still ahead, getting crafty this holiday season. But up next, find out how your loved ones can be cared for at home when What's the Buzz in Western New York continues. Welcome back to What's the Buzz in Western New York. If you have a senior parent or loved one you're caring for, you need to pay close attention to our next segment. Did you know that 80% of the population is struggling with caregiving for an elderly family member? With people living longer and families leading busy lives, sometimes you just need a Good Samaritan to help your loved one in the home. And in Western New York, Good Samaritan is the most trusted name in caring and compassion. Here to tell us more and help are Michelle and Tim Carnes from Good Samaritan Caregivers. Hello, thank you so much for being with us, Tim and
morning.
Michelle. Tell us a little bit about your mission.
Our mission is to help seniors remain independent, living in their own home for as long as possible. And we provide assistance that emulates the biblical character, the Good Samaritan, where we're caring and compassionate.
For almost a year now, Good Samaritan Home Health Care has been providing a companion for my wife. And it's been a wonderful association. The person that Good Samaritan provided has a perfect match with my wife. They like to walk, they like to go to art galleries, and they have a wonderful time together, and it's more than just a companion. It's a very good friend for my wife, and we really enjoy it.
Share with us how you came to do what you do.
Well, about 8 years ago, my mother-in-law was approaching 80 and she was needing assistance, and she was calling upon her children to provide that assistance to her. Having only half of her children living in the Buffalo area, a lot of the responsibility fell upon them and their spouses. So we came across the Seniors Choice, and what they are is a national network of companion care companies. So we joined forces with them and became part of their network. And so assisting my mother-in-law actually became our project of Good Samaritan Caregivers.
Now, you're certified companion aides, and they're certified. They offer a number of services. Share with us some of the services that the seniors would receive when working with your company.
Some of the services are, we do companionship for socialization of the elderly.
That's huge at that age, isn't it?
Absolutely. Very, 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 very important. We do meal planning and preparation. We do transportation and errands for the elderly. If they can't get out, we will go and do those for them. We do light housekeeping in the home to keep their home neat and safe for them. We do medication reminders because a lot of times they don't take their medicines, or they get confused as to what should be taken at what time. So we do reminders. We also will do laundry and linen services in the home, so things are neat and clean for them.
And I'm sure that you spend a lot of time with the families.
Yes.
Interacting with the families. Tell us about that. How does that work?
The family situation and the dynamics are what used to become once a week visit to help out a little bit has become kind of a daily ritual where they have to go over, and there's a task list of things that they have to do. And they begin to resent that they have to do that, and they feel guilty because this is a loved one that they're feeling this resentment about. So that's about the time when we get the call to help out.
And I understand that you have exciting news.
Right. In 2007, we became Good Samaritan Caregivers. And what we learned over the next few years, once we were in business, was that most of the elderly needed a little bit more care than what we were able to provide as a companion care company. So what we did was we submitted an application to the state of New York for a license to become a home health agency. That process has taken 2 years, and we are glad to say that Good Samaritan Caregivers will now be becoming Good Samaritan Home Health Agency, which will allow us to actually give a higher level of service, which will include additional bathing, toileting, and transferring of the elderly.
Just more and more to offer. Things just
Right.
keep getting better for your
Right.
company and for your services. And that license is important with the way that people can pay for your services.
Yes.
Absolutely, because we will now become the preferred provider for seniors for many of the long-term care insurances. In fact, we are pre-approved for over 20 long-term care plans right now.
Tell us a little bit about nursing homes versus staying home and the role that you can play.
When you're in a nursing home, you're one of many. When you're in the home, you are given one-on-one care. So before we even go in to take care of someone, we do an assessment, and we clearly define what their needs are, and that becomes the guidelines for the care, for the aid to follow in order to take care of that person. So people have biggest fears. The elderly have two biggest fears. One is they'll run out of money, and two is that they'll have to leave their home. Having a caregiver come into the home, they're getting that individualized care. They're saving money because you can kind of mix it with family participation also, and it's a win-win for the family and for the elderly adult who really wants to be taken care of at home.
And you both have very, very interesting backgrounds that add to what you do. You are an RN.
Yes, I am. I've been an RN for 35 years.
And?
I was a hospital CEO. I spent about 20 years in executive level positions in hospitals.
Well, if you'd like to know more about Good Samaritan care for your loved ones, or perhaps helping care for others, you can reach them at 5500 Main Street, Suite 109, Williamsville, New York, 14221, or give them a call at 204-0710. They're online at GoodSamaritanCaregivers.com. Let me read it to you again. GoodSamaritanCaregivers.com, and the phone number is 204-0710.
Up next, a visit to the Eden Creative Sewing Center. Hi, I'm Kim Piazza. Welcome back to What's the Buzz in Western New York on WBBZ TV, your hometown television station. If you're like me, it's time to get crafty this holiday season. What better place to get started than the Eden Creative Sewing Center? We're here at the Eden Creative Sewing Center. Thank you for having us back, Carolyn.
We love
it's so
having you
good
here.
to be here.
Thank you.
And we're here to do something that I never would have guessed I would do at a sewing center, a creative sewing center. We're going to make donuts.
Yes, we are, big and small.
And we're donut twins.
Yes.
These are the donuts we're making today, and Carolyn is going to show us how.
I am. And first we'll start with the tools that we need to get together. There will be 2 templates that we're going to use, and 1 1/4 yard of fabric. Drapey, I like drapey fabrics. You'll need a chalk marker for marking your circles, and a good pair of scissors, and a rotary cutter with a sharp blade.
Something that I really like about being here at the Creative Center, you have fashion fabrics.
Yes, we do, and we are the only local sewing center, independent sewing center, that carries fashion fabrics.
So we're making our donuts out of just this beautiful, beautiful fabric. The way it drapes, you mentioned to me that the donut I'm wearing, this fabric, actually has silk.
Yes, it is. It's a silk suiting.
And the way that it wears is beautiful.
Well, and that's what I like about the fabrics I've chosen is the drapiness, so that I don't feel like it's making a very big collar and making me look like a football player.
And these are beautiful gifts.
Great gift ideas. It eliminates back bulk, but it keeps your shoulders and neckline warm. And it's classy looking too.
It is. It goes with anything.
Yes.
And a beginner, someone who's just a beginner, could really handle this project and come up with something that's so finished and so lovely.
Yes, it can be, and it can be a non-sew project also, because we've made 1 sample in fleece. And we can use yarn. A lot of people have collections of yarn, and we just finished the edgings with wrappings of yarn. So it's not even a sew project, but we can do sewing finishes and trims if we choose.
It can be simple or more complex. Show us what we need to do.
Well, we need to take fabric, and I already have my big one folded, but you're going to take a square of fabric, and you're going to fold it in half one direction, and then fold it in half again. So now what you'll have is folded edges on 2 sides. And I'm going to take the template and place it on the corner with both folds on each side. Now the nice thing about this also is you can make the hole in the back bigger or smaller depending on your size, simply by moving that template out to make it smaller, or in to make it a little bit larger.
So there's a lot of give and take
A
here.
lot of give and take. It is a one-size-fits-all, but you can make it a little bigger or small.
These templates make it foolproof.
Yes, it does.
And these templates, what I like about these is they've got some body to them.
Yes.
When you're working with a pattern that's tissue, I rip them all the time.
They
I
rip
them.
and you won't cut into them and destroy them, or you can't cut or shave anything off accidentally, as we sometimes do with patterns, and then you lose the original size and shape. So then once that is done, also if you notice, it's got a nice rubberized backing, so it is not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay. Once you lay it on your fabric, it's there and it won't shift. And then you take your rotary cutter and cut around the template.
Now, what if you don't have a rotary cutter?
Well, if you don't have a rotary cutter, then you certainly could take a marking pen of some sort. I like my chalk markers, and just simply trace around the outside edge of
And
the
then
template.
cut along that
and then
trace
cut
line.
with shears. Now, for the larger donut, I took a tape measure and we just simply measure about 11 inches, and I take the marking pen and simply mark with chalk or whatever marking tool you like, and mark your circle all the way around, measuring 11 inches from the outside edge of our first template. And then just simply cut it out. Now, the fun part comes with figuring out how we're going to finish those edges. And this one is already marked. We're just going to simply cut this out.
Those are some good fabric scissors. I bet you sell those here as well.
Oh, sure.
Good fabric scissors are so important to a nice, clean-looking project.
And our donut is cut. It's that easy.
This is what we're wearing.
Yes, it is. And there's all different ways to finish the edges. As we showed with the fleece, just simply wrapping some trim around it. On the one I'm wearing, I simply rolled over the edges and top stitched. On the one you're wearing, I took a contrasting trim fabric and stitched it on like a binding.
And it's just beautiful.
And it's just very easy.
Now, we have some scraps. We have some leftovers.
Yes.
I always feel bad when I have to throw out these little scraps, these perfect looking little scraps.
Yes. In the kit comes a smaller template. So we're just going to take that little template and make a smaller cut. We're going to cut out a small donut. So now what are we going to do with this one? There's got to be a use for it. So I cut on one side and cut through. And what this actually does is creates a rippled piece of fabric. And if I have two or more of them, I can sew them together and I can make a pretty scarf. And I love the drape on these fabrics. They're just gorgeous.
So it's a great accent piece, and you don't have to throw out your scrap.
And you don't have to throw out the scrap, and you can again finish the edges any way you choose. Perfect for gifts. Scarves are a huge item in the
Accessory
garment world
world.
right now, and it's just a great way. So if you have a square 16 inches, you've got enough to make the donut.
And everything that you might need to make this project, the templates, the cutting wheels, the fashion fabric, which is so huge.
Yes.
It's right here in the Creative Center.
Yes, it is.
Thank you so much for sharing this project with us. It's just so perfect for the holidays.
Well, it's coming up faster than we would like.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Carolyn.
Thank you.
The Eden Creative Sewing Center is located at 8386 North Main Street in Eden, New York. Give them a call at 992-4364 and find them online at edensewingcenter.com. I'm Kim Piazza. Thanks for watching What's the Buzz in Western New York on WBBZ TV, your hometown television station.